Stan Jabalisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1GV, Whiskey 1, Good Vibrations, with a little message for the devil of noise, the Satan of static. I was listening to the 20-meter ham band today, just out of curiosity. Nothing much else to do as the weather was absolutely awful, although it could be a lot more absolutely or awfuler here in the black holes of Dakota Territory, United States of amateur radio. I was listening to my antenna's favorite band, 20 meters, and as usual, the high level of human-made noise, which more or less just sounds like regular noise, except louder and louder and louder and louder, as you will read in the November 2016 issue of QST magazine on page 9. So I tuned the band, I tuned up and down, and there wasn't very much activity on the band. Of course, what can you hear through S6 to S7 noise levels? You're certainly not going to hear the weak DX, if there is any to be heard. But I did hear a few signals on my CW portion of the band, the lower 100 kilohertz of 20 meters. But there was one place where a great preponderance of relatively strong signals was coming in, indicating that the band was open. Not many people were using it, but practically all of them were using the synchronous mode, which I like to call WSJT. It is an experimental mode right now in which the impulses, it sort of sounds like slow radio teletype frequency shift keying, sometimes phase shift keying. And it occurred to me that is the way to go to get through the noise. It works even better than my favorite mode, CW, in that respect, if it is properly synchronized. And that synchronous source should come over the radio, such as broadcasts by WWV or WWVH. It should not come over the internet, in my opinion, because I want ham radio to stay pure radio, and it's going to need to when the fit finally hits the shan and we have some kind of a catastrophe in which we radio hams need to provide emergency communications. No matter how much noise comes from consumer equipment, no matter how hard the fates may try to destroy ham radio, however, and by whatever intensity that effort may take, ham radio operators shall prevail. We have in the past, and we have in the future. Because we are innovators. We are innovators because we love what we do, and we do it for no other reason than that. And doggone if some stupid human-made contrivance is going to take our love away from us. That's today's emotional rant from the black holes of Dakota Territory and the even more black, crispened mind of Stan Jabalisco, W1GV, saying 73, which means best regards in ham radio jargon, and so long, which, in my native fist, synchronous or not, shall always remain. Da-da-da-da-da-da.